Hey, what's up? It's Frank here. My name is Frank Lavinia, and you are watching my live stream on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitch, and Facebook. Streaming all the things, in all the places. So I wanted to call to your attention an event that's happening tomorrow, and my bad for not promoting this earlier. It's been a crazy couple of months, but I guess the whole world has been crazy the last couple of months. Um, Azure Data Fest is an event that's thrown by Tim McAlilly, and I help out from time to time. But we are hosting an event tomorrow, the July 31st, the Global 2020 Summer AI and ML Fest. You can register for free. Just do a search in your favorite search engine for Global Summer AI Fest, and you'll find it. I will also post it to the comments on this video, and really looking forward to speaking tomorrow. Bunch of great speakers. Let's check out the schedule. Let's see if I can make this work. Dun, dun, dun. Just a quick look and peek at the schedule. There's the schedule. All right, so we have a keynote. Great speakers. This looks particularly interesting. It's by Hank Bowman, talking about the battle against deep fakes and fake stuff. Unfortunately, it's the same time as my session, so I won't be able to watch it. I'll have to ping Tim and see if we are going to do the recording. Let me see what I can do here in terms of. All right, so they changed the system here in Restream, the web browser version, to this thing here. So, but there's a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of great stuff here. Responsible AI, great speakers. I'm looking forward to it. I'm speaking first thing in the morning, and I had the last session on reinforcement learning. But you'll see there's a lot of other great talks here. Just want to make sure you all knew about this because it's free and this gives you a chance to explore and learn some. And let's see if we have any comments. If we don't have any comments, I'll probably end the stream early because I'm missing dinner. And I do like myself dinner. Here's another cool video, though. All right, so that's all I have for this evening. Actually, that's not true. One last thing. So right here is this is a praise to the age that we live in. Sure, there's a lot of negative stuff going on, but that's just humanity, unfortunately. Anyway, not to go down that path, but I wanted to point out something. So this is an Epson printer I bought. I think I even did a live stream. It was one of my first live streams. Cringeworthy, I assure you. Streamed to Facebook Live. It's cringeworthy. Anyway, when I unboxed it, this has been a great device. However, I don't print very often. So guess what happened? The print head, apparently with inkjet printers, if you don't print often enough, the ink kind of gunks up and messes up the mechanism. So that's why you have to do the print head cleaning. Well, I hadn't printed in like a year on this printer. So yay for the environment. That's bad for the printer. So I was looking at kind of what to do about this. And granted, I bought it 4 years ago, but my God, everything else about this is great. It's a great scanner. It's a great fax machine. For the 2-3 times a year I actually have to send a fax. So I was really stressed out about, I didn't want to throw it out because it just seems like a waste. And I could keep it just for the scanner and stuff, but that also seemed like a waste of space. So I hit up YouTube and I found a channel. Just searched in my YouTube. I tried the cleaning with the solution. And basically what you do, if I can find it, is you get a cleaning solution. and you clean it. So what I ended up doing was I cleaned it. Didn't quite help. It was still very blotchy. It was better. So then I got to aggressively kind of like doing this. Anyway, the head nozzle on one of the colors broke off, and I was very, very distraught. Very distraught. So what I ended up doing was just for grins, seeing if that part can be replaced. So I found a couple of YouTube videos just by searching for the model of the printer, and this guy was a hero. I definitely will share the feed on the comments about his channel. It's awesome. I mean, he apparently he works for a company that's all they do is repair printers and make printer repair parts. So with that, I was able to, with his instructions and his help, I was able to look how badly gunked up this thing was. This has been sitting out here all day. So I got up early today because it was just, I got up early today. You know, yay me. I even worked out, and then so before 9 a.m. I was kind of stressed out about this. So I actually watched the video like 5, 6 different times, paused it, rewound it. So probably all in all, probably watched it 100 times. Anyway, with his help, I was able to remove this part from the printer, and you can see one of those heads is gone. And actually, if I touch it, like I'll get ink all over my hands. This thing was just saturated with inks. Like something was horribly wrong with this printer. So no amount of cleaning would really fix it. Actually, it's not true, because the same guy has another video where he just basically soaks it in some kind of mixture of alcohol, pneumonia, and something else. And you let it sit for like 24 hours. So you could do it, but once the nozzle was broken, all bets were off. But I am so excited. I repaired it. I printed it out. I got nice, clean. It's as good as new. And the hard part wasn't replacing this. The hard part was putting back everything together and making sure it worked again. So I held my breath, and boom, it worked. So thankfully, we have a resource like that where we can learn anything. And speaking of learning, you can attend the Global AI Summer Fest tomorrow for free. You can tap in. Not that we don't have brilliant people here in the DC metro area as part of the community. Much love to my local SQL and developer community. But because we're virtual, because of the pandemic, we're able to pull from the best speakers in the world. In fact, we have speakers from the Netherlands, I believe India as well. We should actually capture that as data, what country people are coming from, because I think that would be cool. I think as bad as the situation has been for a lot of people in the world, the deaths, the economic fallout, that sort of thing, the world has discovered the power of virtually connecting, whether that's meeting virtually, whether that's having these big conferences, local conferences. Azure AI Fest was traditionally been just in the DC area, and there's sister events that for Azure Data Fest that have happened mostly on the East Coast, once in San Francisco. So I think the event world will, I think, seize on this. We have, I think, 8 different tracks. Last I checked, registration was around 650, 660. The physical space that we had for this in Reston, Virginia would probably top out about 250. So just the ability to reach more people and to connect to more minds, I think, is a very positive aspect. And kudos to Tim and Prashant and Brian Moran for helping get this going. I kind of help, mostly with the fancy graphics, well, I guess I could show you the motorcycle again, but as you know, I do love my fancy graphics. Here we go. Let's show the motorcycle just one more time. And I think I even did the logo. Yes, I did logo. Well, part of it. So we have the owl logo, and then I made like the cybernetic robot thing. Anyway, it is 7 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I hear dinner is almost ready. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks for joining. If you've been watching live, I want to thank you for watching live. And as always, I will respond to the comments over, I would say the perpetuity of time, but that seems a bit overly dramatic. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit poetic on this Thursday evening. Stay safe, stay sane, and remember, fill up your head.